Caitlin Harding, making my comeback here. That.
And I'm Catherine Antonetti, because I'm back again, since Mary Caitlin would be nothing without me.
Debatable.
I mean, it's fine.
Okay, so even though we just came back from a break, I already feel like we need another one. And luckily enough, that's happening, actually.
Yeah, my motivation, as usual, is at an all-time low. So instead of writing my thesis, I've been staring at Twitter, which is obviously much more entertaining. So here are some of our best tweets of the week. Well, according
to us.
Yeah.
So, all right. As our usual favorites, first world problems. When Siri doesn't understand you, hashtag first world problems. We do this every night. We just
our next one is not knowing where to eat because there's too many choices, which is hashtag first world problems.
These are really all about us.
They really are.
Too bad this doesn't really occur at Quinnipiac itself, though.
Yeah. Well,
in the cap, yeah.
I've shared my Netflix account with so many people. My top 10 suggestions are no longer appropriate. Hashtag first world problems.
Ugh.
Also, when you, the same people are watching it at the same time.
Yeah, you can't. It's so annoying. Okay.
Sorry, but your password must contain an uppercase letter, a number, a haiku, a gang sign, and a hieroglyphic. Hashtag first world problem.
Hashtag Quinnipiac problems, because they do that, and it's so annoying.
It is really annoying.
Okay, so now we have Gabby here to talk about who we should follow and people that it's time to just simply let go. So, Gabby, can you help us out here?
Hey everyone, I'm Gabby Morales here with tonight's Who to Follow and Who to Unfollow. All right, getting right into it, our first follow tonight is our first unfollow tonight is Justin Timberlake. I know everyone is obsessing over his newest song, Suit and Tie. I'm not gonna lie, I listen to it all the time. It's great, but I'm just really completely over him. He's on everything. He's trying to be an actor, and I'm sick of seeing him. So, sorry, Justin. He's not an actor, and I'll just forever remember him as NSYNC, and that's all I'll ever see him as. Sorry. Second, unfollow is Justin Bieber. He's another one that I'm absolutely tired of hearing about. If you haven't unfollowed him already, then now's about time. He's been in the media so much lately for all of his freakouts on the paparazzi, and he's just honestly acting like a child, and I don't care about anything he's doing. I think it's all about him trying to prove how masculine he is, and honestly, no one's buying it, so he needs to just give it up. So Justin's going to get the big unfollow this week as well. And for some more uplifting topics, we're going to go right into tonight's Who to Follow. All right, so it's no secret that summer is rapidly approaching. It's right around the corner. We just got back from spring break, and now we're going to have another break this weekend. And everyone has their summer countdowns up, and they're ready to go. And what better time to start getting into the summer spirit than getting that summer bod in shape. So we're going to follow BeFit Motivations on Twitter. It has the best motivational tips and some really great workouts and really delicious food that's really healthy for you. So we're going to start following that. All right. This next follow is a bit selfish, but whatever. It is what it is. The second follow is me. At Gabriella M_21. Last week was my birthday, so I felt like following myself. A little bit of celebration. All right. That's all we have tonight with Who to Follow, Who to Unfollow. Back to you, Mary Caitlin.
So Twitter was all about Quinnipiac recently with our sports teams being so amazing.
Yeah.
However, those tweets were not as funny. So here are some of the funniest Quinnipiac problem tweets that we've seen.
All right, open my suite door and have to wait 5 minutes for the sea of people touring York to walk by. Hashtag key problems. Tours have been all up on campus lately.
Well, it's beautiful out now.
Yeah. Saw John Leahy today. BRB, gotta go buy lottery tickets. Hashtag key problems.
And honestly, you probably have a better chance at winning the lottery than seeing the President Leahy anywhere except for graduation.
That's so true. And our final tweet is, didn't think Q could mess up pasta, but they're really exceeding my expectations.
That's true.
Always love the Q problem tweets because they're usually so true, and it's actually kind of sad. There's so many things bad about this school, but I love it. I love it so much.
We stayed all 4 years.
We did. We really did.
So we will be right back after this commercial break.
Guys and girls alike should be able to appreciate this guy's perfection, if we're going to be honest.
I totally agree with you. So our cutie of the week is also part of the best show on television.
I agree.
Yes.
That's not even dramatic.
It may be like a little bit dramatic, but we're all hooked. So without any further ado, our cutie of the week is Ian Harding. Woo! No relation to Mary Caitlin.
No, unfortunately for you, unfortunately for you because then you could meet him, but fortunately for me because he is so hot and that'd be inappropriate.
Yeah, we're really happy that you guys aren't related.
Okay, but speaking of hot,
Buckman was burning up today.
Tater Hall and the Buckman Center were evacuated earlier this morning after a fire was caused in the chemistry room back in the Buckman Center.
We learned shortly before 10 a.m. on Tuesday that a small fire broke out in a chemistry classroom in Buckman Center. The center was evacuated immediately. No students were injured. Everyone was evacuated safely. The Hamden Fire Department, the Hamden Fire Marshal, the Hamden Police all responded immediately, as did public safety here at Quinnipiac and our facilities department.
Classes are now back in session. Giovanni Mio, Q30 News.
So here are some tweets about the fire that happened this morning.
Okay, I kind of wish the Buckman fire was bigger. I'm not trying to go to class later.
The Buckman fire...
It's just funny. The whole thing is so funny.
It's really funny.
Okay. We should evacuate even too, just to show our respect for Buckman. Fire and Buckman.
My professor would be the one to find an empty classroom in the new student center because of the Buckman fire.
Typical, that would happen to me.
It's true. Some of those were pretty funny, but I honestly hope everybody's okay. And when we come back, we're going to have our Bachelor of the Week, Nick Amador.
Woohoo!
Woo! So we are halfway through the semester, which makes this an awkward time. But what are your thoughts on starting up a relationship now?
Well, you know, the semester's almost over, but there's always opportunities for a new relationship to blossom. You never know.
That's true.
Yeah,
so, would you say that most guys are thinking about doing something long term, or they kind of like have a like not serious mindset because they know it's like the semester's almost over?
Most likely, yeah.
That they're just not going to be serious about it. So if a girl is serious about a guy that just is not really that into it, should she stop hooking up with him, or should they
just ride it out?
Ride it out,
Ride
you
it
think?
out.
Ride it out. All right. So do you think there's any chance for us girl there they're going to be officially a couple, or what do you think?
I mean, unless you guys live close at home, who knows?
That's true.
If you guys are close at home, then possibilities are endless.
Possibility. What about seniors? Do you think there's a difference there? People are starting
their lives. You never know. Like you guys, gone next year. Who knows?
No.
I mean, maybe. You never know. If you guys maybe go into the same workplace or have the same fields.
Like in the same city.
Right,
Same city,
right.
exactly,
Same city.
Love can blossom.
You never
Anywhere.
know. Yep, exactly.
So, but for the most part, that you would say guys are not trying to start anything serious.
I would think so, yeah.
All right. That was to the point, and we liked it. We appreciate it, Nick.
You.
Thank you so much.
So what are your thoughts on long-distance relationships?
He's over done.
I don't know. I mean, it could either be good or bad. It depends who it's with.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks again, and make sure you follow him on Twitter at JersNick.
When we come back, we are going to see our Instagram of the week, which will be awesome.
Welcome back, everyone. Our Instagram of the week is by the girl who lived. I think we can all relate to her date with Arnie B.
Remember to send us your Instagrams and tweet us at #QU.
See you next week.